Hello and welcome back to the Bulls+Arrows webpage. I'm Andrew, band interviewer. Today we are speaking to Calling of Levi, all the way from WA. Say hello to the camera, boys. Beautiful. Now, for those of you playing at home, the Calling of Levi, give us some history. What's the backstory? Where did the name come from? How'd you guys meet? In a nutshell.
We started off in school and stuff like that, and churches just put together a band, and it's called the Calling of Levi because we were sort of flicking through a name like through the Bible, and subheading Calling of Levi from Luke 5:27. And at the time we were like, sick, that sounds alright, we'll just go with it. And after that it sort of like developed into so much more than just a title, I guess, from a book.
Kieran, what makes you tick outside of the band? Like what makes you angry, or what makes you happy, sad, everything in between?
Obviously we all love our music. We spend a lot of time listening to music, a lot of time playing music, a lot of time creating music, but there's other avenues that we like to explore as well. A lot of us are into our sports and different kind of hobbies, but one thing we're all really involved in is like just our local churches and stuff like that. A lot of us have grown up being youth leaders and are youth leaders at the moment. So I guess what makes us tick is like we just love spending time with the younger generation, I guess, and being able to influence their lives. And because of that, it plays a lot into what we do for this band. Obviously the hope and everything we want, the message we want to share primarily is directed towards the youth. So that's what makes us tick, and that's what makes us get up and do what we do.
And with their new album, released how long ago?
March 13th.
A details man indeed. So tell me, why the title?
Yeah. City of Colour is all about, I guess, two cities, one representing a life of somebody. And if you can imagine, like on our front cover, we've sort of tried to depict this message that there's a city down below, it's dark, it's shattered, it's broken, and then there's just light pouring in from above. And that's sort of like, I guess, depicting hope and, like promise, as I was talking about earlier, that's up in another city and is able to be passed down to this city or to an individual. Yeah, that's the whole message behind it, and it runs through the album.
So you guys are Christians. Do you consider yourselves to be a Christian band or Christians in a band?
Yeah, we definitely consider ourselves to be a Christian band. I guess for us personally, like, we'd all consider ourselves Christians, and for all of us it's all the same. We've all grown up in a Christian family, had a Christian background, a good upbringing, so I guess deep down we've always known that at the end of the day, like, Christianity was the way to go. For most of us it was very similar. It took us a good couple of years. It wasn't until our later teens where we actually decided to surrender to what God had for our lives. On doing that, he's brought up this awesome gifting of the band, and we've got a massive vision to be able to go out and share with the youth of our generation. So yeah, we definitely consider ourselves a Christian band, and we believe that God's definitely given us a calling for ministry for this chapter of our lives, to go forward and share the hope that he's put in our lives.
What was the first song you ever played live, guys?
Our first song was like this cheesy as pop song that we wrote called My Girl.
There is a song called My Girl, in case you didn't realise that. It's fairly big. Most people
It's definitely better than My Girl, I'll tell you that.
So shows like So You Think You Can Dance have kind of taken off, and maybe the word choreography has become more socially acceptable in band circles. Have you guys seriously considered that? I've seen some of the YouTube footage.
I was just the guy who said yes and no, standing at the back on the kit saying, does that look cool, does that not look cool? And I thought it looked cool.
So is the band choreographer an official title in your role?
Oh, these guys come up with the moves. I just say yes and no.
And are you the fashion stylist, hairstylist as well?
Nah, that'd be Callum and Nick, them guys. Ring them up. Is this shirt okay to wear?
Good to have two mums in the band. Guys, thanks heaps for joining us today. So the Calling of Levi, their MySpace is?
www.myspace.com/TCOLband.
If you do this, it floats on your hand. So thank you, Callum, Scott, Kieran and Nick from the Calling of Levi. Thank you very much. Andrew signing off.